are counting down to the June 7th primary election here in California.
Now, one of the biggest and most expensive battles for a seat in Congress will be right here in Southern California. It's the 27th district.
KCAL 9's Chris Holmstrom shows us why both Republicans and Democrats have their sights set on this seat.
It's one of the tightest races in the nation, the new 27th Congressional District.
He broke records and piloted the F-18 Super Hornet.
Republican Mike Garcia is hoping to keep his seat after a narrow victory in 2020.
Last November, I lost the race for California's 25th Congressional District by only 333 votes.
Democrat Christy Smith is his biggest challenger and is taking on the incumbent for the third time. The new district includes a little bit of the San Fernando Valley, a big chunk of the Antelope Valley, and Santa Clarita. The district is historically conservative, but has become more Democratic throughout the years. And after redistricting, none of Simi Valley is in the district, an area that is predominantly conservative. Campaign signs can be seen throughout the district, including front lawns. This household hopes the former Navy pilot turned politician keeps his spot.
We need to have representation that believes in the family, believes in a reasonable means for making a living.
And this neighbor wants the former state assemblywoman in the seat.
She cares about women. She cares about business. She cares about people. Her door is always open.
In the last year, we've seen crime spikes like we've never seen before.
Garcia has been active on social media, but his campaign would not respond to requests for an interview. The former Navy pilot was endorsed by former President Donald Trump in 2020. His endorsements include the California Republican Party, the Los Angeles Police Protective League, and Sheriff Alex Villanueva.
On January 6th, we saw the real Mike Garcia. He sided with insurrectionists and against the people of our community.
Former State Assemblywoman Smith calls herself a values-based pragmatic Democrat. She tells me this campaign is much different than 2020. This time around, it's boots on the ground. Her key endorsements include the California Democratic Party, the Service Employees International Union, and Equality California. Public safety is a key issue for both candidates.
We need to reverse this cultural trend of defunding the police and instead defend the police and back our blue while holding the bad apples accountable.
It's not mutually exclusive. What we need to do is support law enforcement. The communities here in California, 27 people move here because they are safe communities, nationally recognized safe communities. So we need to honor that. We need to allow law enforcement to do their job, but we need to give them the help and support that they need with other social services that address things that they're not trained and shouldn't be their role to begin with.
Another hot topic, the battle over abortion. Nearly 50 years after the Supreme Court established a constitutional right to abortion, the current justices appear ready to overturn that right.
I mean, look, the American voters have made it very clear. 70% of the American public thinks that Roe v. Wade should stand and that women should have the right to choose up until that designated time as stipulated in Roe. And so, to me, this is more GOP extremism aimed at delivering something to their base without really thinking about what the national implications and consequences are.
I am pro-life without exception, unless it's threatening the life of the mother. I think that's a choice that the mother and the doctor should be able to make.
Chris Holmstrom, KCAL 9 News.
For more information on this race and all the big races, go to kcal9.com and click on 2022 Primary Voter Guide link.